The past 3 to 5, 4 years, we've seen a shift slightly in the messaging with, it's just a normal thing now to just have personalization. It's not enough anymore.
In 2021, I think I shared this earlier, which is really doing things that others aren't doing. So if everybody is going on Instagram or Facebook or extending their reach in terms of what they're paying to advertise and trying to get that customer, I think there's going to be much more of a focus on finding customers in different ways so they can actually have a much better cost of acquisition that investors would appreciate.
One interesting brand I work with, Stasher Bag, is more purpose-driven. It's like, going for a waste-free society. They build reusable plastic bags essentially, and they've really they go through distribution, but they also sell D2C, and their direct-to-consumer program is like very focused on that purpose of waste-free. They do content. They even get into like recipes and all that stuff. So
I think when it comes to that on-site experience, it's just predicting what that next step might be for them. Maybe it's not exactly in that same session that they're on. With Justuno, we can target based off of what the last purchase was, and then retarget on the next visit to upsell or cross-sell, maybe show combo packs. So I think anything that you can do to show maybe what's new and coming for your company, or what that new visitor maybe missed out on that first initial visit, just to keep reintroducing them to the brand and building that relationship.
To combine on-site and off-site for a minute, we've got a question here around mobile and desktop experiences. Do they really differ when it comes to AI and personalization? Steph, I'll come to you first on this one.
Yeah, so in general, I always try to look at mobile and desktop differently as far as anything that I'm trying to launch in messaging. I think with mobile, we're definitely dealing with the smaller space. So although we do want to provide the recommendations and, the next upsell or cross-sell, I think that's where this personalization and community part comes into play, because it's predicting what exactly will fit well in that moment.
That really got me thinking. It's like what is an emotional connection between, two people, or between a brand and a person? Like, how do you do that? And I think you do that by putting the customer first, but you do it in a lot of different ways. Like, if you really need to sort of look inward and think about, why should people buy from us versus someone else? We have the best service, or for example, I think going back to earlier, like what channel should we focus on? One of them I think is the blog. I think, and this is the HubSpot coming out of me, but I've seen it executed perfectly and work really well, where you use your blog to engage your audience with things that aren't necessarily selling, but you're helping.